In this video, I'm desperately trying to fix my sleeping schedule. My sleeping schedule is fucked up for a long time and it becomes super destructive for me. I always feel sleepy. My skin is in a terrible condition and I don't have energy for anything. And I want to do something with this problem. So first I need to define some steps in order to understand what are my problems and what I'm going to do with it. So step 1, I need to define my problems. Because for someone it may be totally okay to fall asleep at 3 or 4 a.m. and wake up at 12, but for me it's a total disaster. It's super uncomfortable for me. So the first problem is the time. It's super comfortable for me to get asleep at like 1 a.m. and wake up at 9 or 10 a.m. better 9 a.m. and this way I'm getting the full 8 hours of sleep in the perfect world. And the second problem is intrusive thoughts that mess up with the process of me falling asleep. It usually takes me around 1 or 2 hours to fall asleep. And I hate it so much. So step 2. I'm going to do some research, aka watch 3 videos on YouTube and think that I'm an expert, as I usually do, on some techniques on better sleep, and think which of these techniques I can imply in my life.
Learning history of being awake from 3 to 5 a.m. or not being able to fall asleep on the antidote to worry when we're trying to sleep and routine for right before bed. So for example, in the evening you do a snack and you change into pajamas.
The other thing about these practices, like you first wake up in the morning, provided you got your sunlight already.
So I have all the techniques written here on my iPad, and the techniques I was able to find that are applicable to myself. First, create a wind down routine that my brain will associate with sleeping. Dim the lights, cool the temperature, decrease stimulation. This is quite nice. I have used some techniques like dim the light before, but I will try also to cool down the temperature because I've never done it honestly, because I don't like when it's cold. But if it helps me to sleep better, I will try it. And also I have to think about how I can decrease the stimulation, because honestly for me the wind down routine is usually contains of playing games or watching something, because it just helps me to relax. Because for example what I'm going to do, like doing nothing gives me so much anxiety. So I don't know how I'm supposed to do this thing, but I have to think about it. But probably I will just forget about it and will just play and watch something. I'm sorry. Number 2, caffeine intake. I barely drink coffee, but I drink tons of green tea, like liters per day. But I'm going to try to replace the green tea with some herbal teas in the evening. I hope it will work. Number 3, exercise during the day. Usually I walk around like 10,000 steps per day, usually even more, but sometimes I skip it, and I'm going to do some light cardio based on steps instead of just doing nothing. Number 4, yes. Try journaling. I really want to try this one. I've got a new notebook my friend gave me as a present, so I'm going to use it for the journaling. And I want to try to just write all my thoughts, because if I have some of my thoughts written, I don't have to roll it in my head like I usually do. And I hope it will help me a lot. And number 5, try to just not thinking. Yes, I know it sounds just super stupid, but It's like stopping every thought I have in my head in order to just fall asleep. Because if I have this thought in my head, it's getting bigger and bigger, and I keep thinking about it. It's just getting out of my control. And that's all I'm going to imply to my life, just because some other stuff is either something I'm already doing or something it's impossible for me to do. For example, limit naps during the day to less than 30 minutes. I usually don't take naps during the day. Turn off phone notifications and don't check your work emails before going to bed. I usually don't do it anyway. Avoid fatty food before bedtime. I'm on intermittent fasting for like a decade probably, so I don't eat before going to bed anyway. Use the night theme on your phone for reading. Yes, I'm one of those people who doesn't use night theme because I have astigmatism and reading like white letters on the black backgrounds is super hard for me. The letters just get smudged and I can read only for like 1 minute or two without so much pain. Not like really pain, but it's hard to do it. Try warm glass of milk before going to bed. Nope, I'm not doing it. I'm just not drinking milk at all. Meditation, also not doing it. I cannot do meditations for for reasons. If I can't sleep, get out of bed and try to do something boring. Usually it ends up like me not sleeping at all for the whole night. I know it. I've tried doing it. Also, what is something boring? Do I have to find a boring video on YouTube? But why? What if this boring video gets actually not boring for me? Or do I have to watch a lot of not boring videos in order to find the boring video? I don't know how it works. Sometimes I try to put a video on a background. Usually it's like talking videos, and also it have to be a video that I have already seen before, so I cannot get super curious about what is happening on the video. But I know that if I do it, it can be super addictive to me and I won't be able to fall asleep later without putting the video on the background. So if it's possible, I'll try to avoid it. But if it's not possible and if it's super hard for me to fall asleep and I have too much thoughts in my head which I cannot get rid of, I will put the video on the background. So this is our premise. Let's get started. I hope I can make it work. So I just washed my face and it's super cold here, so I'm going to close the door and maybe watch a few videos and try to fall asleep. I hope we will meet tomorrow, not today. Bye. I hate this world. I fucked up. It took me about 4 hours yesterday to fall asleep. Oh my god.
We're Taobao, which is owned by Alibaba Group, right? This now. So people, the only big ones, maybe their age gap is a lot, but look that smart, maybe it doesn't even matter. Right? They look, you know, and then guess who pops up around the corner ready to it up? Bro, billionaire babe is on another level. Heavily involved in this business. She is not a trophy wife, or like hard candy that's like
This was secret that night.
yes, but like I guess because she had originally.
Okay. Let's hope it will work. I just came back home and I have, let me check real quick. 12,000 steps. Good morning. I used the second alarm to wake up. I wanted to sleep 5 minutes more after the first one. Not to sleep. can think at all. I'm super sleepy and I'm going to sleep right now. And I hope I will fall asleep. Oh, see you tomorrow. Oh, it smells so nice. Nope. 11:26. I woke up like, oh my god, an hour and a half ago, and what I've been doing the whole time. It's 8:30. Oh, I'm so slow. It's 8:30, so I've just finished my work for today. I just lined all the pages of the chapter. So I'm going to have a little workout because I didn't go outside today.
Ножки вместе, стали ровно и давайте выполним приседания. Обыкновенные классические приседания. 2, 7, 8. Теперь
Forward every time you go. Nice. Push it down and up. So what I want you to do is step up as you twist, point and punch, okay? So making sure that you're, as you drive your knees up. Good. Okay. Oh, very, very, very well done. So my challenge to you for
I failed. Probably it's not something that can be resolved in just 1 week, but I had high hopes for that actually. And And I feel so kind of disappointed in myself because like I'm filming here this video for you and I have to show on a good example how it works and how I get all my goals done and I'm happy and sleeping well, but it's not happening for me, unfortunately. This is an upsetting ending, but isn't life always like that? Of course, I will continue my journey on getting better sleep for myself because obviously I want it. And I guess I'm going to update you in the upcoming vlogs. But for today, not like really for today, for this week, I'm going to say that I failed. Этот волос меня достал. But if you know a like super mega giga method that works for you every time, please let me know in the comments. If it's not something that it's not totally impossible for me to do, I'm going to try. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. See you next week. Bye. And also read my comic. The link is in the description. Bye.